What if you drank just one energy drink every day? Not for a night shift, not before a workout, just because you like the taste and the boost. Seems harmless, right? Meet Max. He's your average guy, works hard, stays up late, and just discovered the convenience of energy in a can. He pops the tab, takes a sip, and boom, his body begins to react almost instantly, within minutes. Caffeine zips into his bloodstream. His heart beats faster. His brain lights up like a pinball machine. And sugar? It floods in like a tidal wave of instant fuel. Max feels great, focused, alive, even euphoric, as feel-good chemicals spike and energy floods the system. But underneath that buzz, his organs are scrambling to keep up because while Max is riding high, his liver is filtering, his blood pressure is rising, and his heart is quietly sounding the alarm. Might not seem like much, but this is only day one. As the caffeine rush kicks in, Max feels alert and energized. But inside, his adrenal glands start pumping out stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. This fight or flight response is great for short bursts, but what if it never stops? Meet the adrenal glands, two tiny but fierce cartoon characters sitting on top of Max's kidneys, wearing tiny firefighter helmets and holding megaphones. They're yelling, "Go, go, go," as they flood the bloodstream with adrenaline. Inside Max's body, the brain starts to jitter uncontrollably, overwhelmed by the flood of caffeine and stress hormones. He tries to focus but keeps twitching and scribbling notes faster than ever. The heart is now racing like a cartoon race car, its arms gripping the steering wheel tightly. Sweat droplet frantically tries to cool everything down, but the heat inside keeps rising. Small muscle, a relaxed, lean character wearing gym shorts and a hoodie, looks worried and tired. He's struggling to keep up with the intense demands for energy and movement from the adrenaline flood. Now let's talk sugar, because your average energy drink packs as much sugar as a slice of cake. That sweet hit goes straight into Max's bloodstream, and suddenly, everything starts speeding up. His blood sugar spikes, and the pancreas sound the alarm. Insulin, your body's sugar traffic cop, bursts onto the scene, trying to get things under control. The insulin helps store sugar in Max's muscles and liver. But there's a problem. He didn't run a marathon. He was just sitting at his desk. So where does the extra sugar go? You guessed it, fat storage. Cartoon fat cells start celebrating, opening up like inflatable bean bags and sucking in the leftover sugar. The result? A crash is coming. Once the sugar's gone, Max feels sluggish, irritable, and craving another hit. And this is just the start of the energy drink roller coaster. Now let's talk caffeine, because that's the real reason you bought the energy drink. Caffeine storms into Max's brain like a loud party guest and kicks out a molecule called adenosine. Adenosine is your body's natural sleep signal. It builds up the longer you're awake, making you feel tired. But caffeine blocks it, like a bouncer shutting the door on drowsiness. With adenosine out of the picture, Max suddenly feels alert. Focus increases, reaction time improves, and dopamine starts throwing another confetti party. Even the brain looks impressed. But behind those cartoon fireworks, something else is happening. Max's body is borrowing energy it doesn't really have. The caffeine may feel like fuel, but it's more like a credit card swipe for energy. And that bill, it's coming soon. Now Max's kidneys are kicking into high gear. All that excess caffeine and sugar has to be filtered out somehow. So the kidneys start working overtime, flushing out water and important minerals, like magnesium and potassium. This might explain why Max suddenly feels shaky, twitchy, or even gets muscle cramps. Too many energy drinks can throw off your electrolyte balance. It's like giving your kidneys an exam they didn't study for. Meanwhile, poor heart is trying to maintain blood pressure. But with all the fluid being flushed out and blood vessels constricting from the caffeine, he's pumping like he's in a spin class, non-stop and sweaty. And it's not just heart and kidneys in trouble. Max's brain is starting to feel the dehydration. The neurons inside begin to fire slower. Focus dips. Mood crashes. The caffeine high starts turning into a very real crash. This is where the energy drink's dark side becomes clear. The same boost that felt amazing an hour ago is now burning him out. And Max isn't even halfway through his day. Now, we need to talk about the liver, Max's ultimate detox machine. It's been quietly working behind the scenes, processing all the chemicals, preservatives, and artificial sweeteners from those flashy cans. And it's getting tired. Energy drinks often contain ingredients that the liver doesn't love, like niacin in high doses, or weird additives like taurine, sucralose, and benzoates. When taken occasionally, no big deal. But every day, that's a biochemical circus act. Meanwhile, Max's gut is protesting too. Some artificial sweeteners can disrupt gut bacteria, and the constant caffeine creates stomach acid chaos. The gut lining starts to look like it just lost a dodgeball game. And here comes brain again, trying to hold it all together. But with mood swings, low energy, and digestive drama kicking in, even brain's neurons are like, we didn't sign up for this. So Max, once hyped and buzzing, is now bloated, irritable, and kind of regretting that third can of neon orange rage lightning extreme. It turns out daily energy drinks come with a price tag, paid in organs. Here's the twist. What goes up must come down. After the caffeine wears off, your body doesn't just return to normal, it crashes. The brain scrambles to rebalance itself. And that dopamine party, it's suddenly over. Your energy plummets. You feel foggy, irritable, maybe even anxious. The heart, once hyped up, now slumps over with a weak meh. Even dopamine looks like a deflated balloon. This roller coaster effect hits harder the more you drink. Your mood, your focus, even your motivation takes a hit. And as tolerance builds, you start needing more just to feel okay. That's when energy drinks stop being a boost and become a crutch. Energy drink isn't a hero anymore. It's become the demanding boss, pushing your organs harder, faster, longer, until something breaks. And now we hit the crash. All that borrowed energy comes due. Caffeine levels plummet. Blood sugar drops. Max suddenly feels like a deflated balloon. And inside him, total chaos. Heart slows down, but not in a good way. Brain fog sets in as brain stumbles through decisions. Even dopamine has collapsed, curled up under a desk with no confetti left. Meanwhile, energy drink is back in the shadows, waiting to strike again. Because this isn't just about energy anymore. It's starting to look a lot like dependence. By now, Max is drinking energy drinks just to feel normal. His body's baseline energy is out of sync. The highs aren't high anymore. And the crashes? They're brutal. Liver is overwhelmed. Heart is exhausted. And brain can't keep up with the mood swings, brain fog, and burnout. Even Max notices something's not right. The truth is, energy drinks don't give energy. They borrow it from tomorrow. And for Max, tomorrow just arrived. So what happens next? That's up to you. Thanks for watching. If this made you rethink your daily energy drink habit, even a little, then we've done our job. Your body is powerful. Fuel it right. And if you want more science like this in animation, hit subscribe and share this with a friend who lives on caffeine. Stay sharp. Stay curious. See you in the next one.